I guess it's because we get bombarded and bombarded and bombarded with the images so many times that our brain loses the ability to really react to them. You know, it could be that the pace of the world is blocking out that still small voice of God. You know, everybody's looking for God in the bombardment. You know, earthquakes end. Storms come to an end. The media never shuts off.
They give us the Bible, they give us the Quran, they give us the Talmud, they give us daily newspapers, the 6 o'clock news, pronouncements by politicians, government policies, sitcoms, advertising, and none of it bears much resemblance at all to what's really going on in the universe. And when's the last time you heard anyone complain?
TV is an emanation of the triumph of the blase. I want to say I think it's a disgrace. How can the blase be triumphing so? They can't possibly have a good army. They're blase. They're not known for their gung-ho. But they're kicking ass right now. The blase are kicking ass. I could see how a blase saint could be a good thing, but to have blase as the status quo for everybody, that's a supreme bummer. That's a gigantic psychological limitation.
Bombardment. I used to talk more than I used to listen. Now I reverse my position. Now I can spot with precision those on a mission and those who love me. The dissing of those who seem to suppose they govern me. The unpretty, the ugly, the unlovely can no longer hope to escape discovery. All of them lack subtlety and none of them have no real quality to them. Philosophy are just me. Coming like a cancer upon we. Society cannot sustain them cause them too greedy. Communicating lively but without a sound. This is what makes my world go round. Communicating lively but without a sound. This is what makes my world go round. Makes my world go round.
You are dominated by the corporate powers. They never leave you alone. They are with you in the bedroom. So you are never alone. So there is no choices. You think you choose, but you do not choose.
La forma cruel de hacerlo es partir de necesidades en base a tus miedos. Se hace una investigación, un research, donde te dicen qué tantas mujeres le tienen miedo a las arrugas. Otra vez, siempre el concepto es miedo. Si la señora dice, no quiero que mi esposo me vea que me salió una arruga, eso es un insight, le llaman. Entonces, ese insight es muy probable que lo puedas tomar y lo metes dentro del comercial. Alguien está poniéndose crema, llega el esposo, le da un beso y ella está feliz porque no se dio cuenta de que tiene una arruga. Muy pocas las campañas dirigidas a la mujer que realmente tocan a la mujer en su corazón. Y si te digo cuál es el principio es, no hagas que la mujer sienta lo que trae adentro. Es como envuélvela en papel para que no pueda tocarse, ni siquiera tocarse a sí misma. Básicamente es separar a la mujer de su ser, de su corazón. Es como mantener lejos de su propio poder a la mujer. ¿Por qué? Porque si tuviera poder, no te creería nada de los comerciales.
Chumbo de vidro, estrela de papel, poeira virou o céu da estrela dela. Mina vi, estrela amarela que brilha o dia todo, mostrou que era ouro de arco-íris. Arco-íris da minha estrela brilhava na terra de quem eu nunca vi. Chumbo de vidro, estrela de papel, poeira virou o céu da estrela dela. Mina vi, estrela amarela que brilha o dia todo, mostrou que era ouro de arco-íris. Arco-íris da minha estrela brilhava na terra de quem eu nunca vi.
We have huge propaganda systems. Public relations industry is fundamentally a propaganda system. It's an enormous industry, developed first in Britain and the United States. These are the two countries that were most free and democratic. And that's where you need a propaganda system, because there you can't control people by force anymore. So you have to control their beliefs and attitudes. And this is very conscious. The core of democracy is the engineering of consent. And you're directed, by the educational system, by the media, to have the aspiration of becoming a millionaire. And then if you don't quite make it, you didn't meet your aspiration. But there are other values. There's another value to say, okay, I won't be a millionaire, but I'll help people who really need help. And you don't have to go to Ethiopia to find this. You can do it right in the United States. There'll be a dozen letters from young people in Canada and the United States and England and so on saying, I don't like what's going on, what can I do? Interestingly, I never get that question from people in poor countries. They don't ask me what they should do, they tell me what they're doing. It's only in the wealthy, privileged sectors that people have no idea what to do. Elsewhere they do things. And that's part of our education and indoctrination, to make you feel there is nothing you can do. And it has to really be imposed strenuously in the richer and more powerful countries, but you can do a lot. In fact, you can do anything.
How can I communicate if I can't communicate with myself, but I can't communicate with the world? For communication, age information, truth always changing, so free occasion, so many ways to say things. Muted silent movies play out, nothing comes out of mine. When scared wanna shout, nothing comes out of mine. Paralyzed, unable, glued to sofa watching cable, fable, tower, babel, hamper communication, severely, really wanna be better from merely see things clearly, dead nearly, but just warm. Please help me take out my phone, don't run away when I lift up more. Forever grateful, lions roar, forever grateful, I am your future husband, future wife, future friend, future life, future truth changing. Realize the amazing, we're better off communicating.
How do I find peace of mind? How do I find that place inside of me where I can stop listening to this inner noise and start really listening?
You have all of this chatter that you have to kind of clear out. Your parents, your aunts, your grandmama's voice, everybody's voice is in your head.
Yeah, I mean, it's the complete chorus thing, isn't it? You are a twat. You don't believe that for a second. Just might sound, you think it sounds right.
See, there goes my life is so fucked up. Look at all this fucked up
mental masturbation.
Pump the brakes. So it's just a switch in the internal tape and weeding out all of that external and historical stuff.
There's no way out. We are all